Hey, welcome back to the Ready State. It's clear in our thinking, in our writing, in our teaching that we really think we need to have and do a better job of expression of movement with the hip behind the body, extending the hip, which doesn't mean hip extension, which is the same thing as standing up. I'm extending the hip as I stand up. I'm talking about really being able to have the hip move through an extended position where the knee comes behind the axis of rotation of the joint and I can still squeeze my butt. A lot of people spend time and believe that this pelvic lock position where one leg is in flexion, the other leg is in extension, is really a crucial athletic shape. And it turns out that's running, that's sprinting, that's lunging, right? That's going up and down stairs. It's a very, very valuable human pattern and one that we want to improve. And that's why I think the second MobilityWod original video we ever did was the couch stretch. But a lot of questions come up on the couch is that people cannot get the torso upright and extend the hip and have this other leg in flexion, which means, great, we found a diagnostic. So when we classically do couch stretch, understand that this is a really simple expression of some end range competency where we are trying to be able to get this leg into some extension, biasing the leg, lower leg in flexion, this upper leg up. We're also looking for motor control here. Can I actually squeeze my butt and control that? What we often see is that people can't even get into this intermediary step, right? Ultimately, we want torso upright, rib cage in, and still can squeeze the butt in this position, right? Do I have access to this position? But notice that many of us can't even get into this intermediate step. So here's a couple ways to make this harder, because believe it or not, that's not the full couch. That's only part couch. First thing we want you to appreciate is that if you can raise your leg up a little bit in the front, even to this position. So if you can't come up and you can even bring this knee up off the ground a little bit, that's a simple way to modify this. So even something underneath the knee a little bit from that position is great. Notice that I can hold on to something to get my torso upright without having to also put the leg up. So I can kind of squeak the leg up, put the weight of my hand. The other easy way to modify the couch so you can get some work done is to back your leg away from the wall a little bit. So the further I back my leg off the wall, the much easier it is for me to get into this upright posture. We're going to end up missing some key components. Both are valid. So you might find good success in this position and modifying the front leg, or you might also be served by moving the leg off and then prioritizing the front a little bit. But what we want you to appreciate is that those of you who can couch stretch and get into this good pelvic lock position is ultimately we want this front leg up on a box. Getting this leg to real end range is actually the true couch. And what we're looking for here is, do I still have access to the glute into this position? And with this leg at much more end range, you'll find I don't have to go back into extension. I can find what I'm looking for and really chase aspects of this anterior line and quadriceps and hip that I don't get unless I elevate this. So, if you need a step backwards, step sideways, move your knee off the wall, elevate your knee in the front, get yourself a box. If you're ready for the next level, or hey, you're pretty good at couch, get that front foot up on something. You don't have to go right for a big 12-inch box. You could even add a 45 or a little box or a phone book. Begin to elevate that front foot, improve that hip extension like your life depends on it. See you guys tomorrow.